It ain't nothing like black pussy on my dick. Word to the motherfucking DJ Quick. I play O's like dominoes, slapping bones. AMG's on the motherfucking mic.
Alright, what's up, guys? It's your boy coming at you with the official Legends Club tier list. Let's do this shit. First up, got your boy Quizzoc. Now, one thing you're going to notice about Quizzoc right off the bat is the anime profile picture. Obviously, that is an automatic exclusion from S tier. Another thing you're going to notice about Quizzoc is that they do not have the Legend of Dark Souls 2 role, which does in fact make Quizzoc a bitch, so that's a C tier for your boy. Alright, next up we got that stupid noob. This is a man who has spent dozens of hours of his life that he will never get back punching Midir. So that's gonna be a B tier for me. I shudder to think what this man sees in his nightmares. And moving right along, we have Minute. Now, Minute is a +0 Dark Souls 3 legend, which would normally put him around C tier, but we're going to put Minute in D tier, because D stands for dog. And next up, we have Artie. Now, not only is Artie a very talented challenge runner, and one of 6 Lord of Legends, he is also the cutest Lord of Legends, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to put Artie in S tier. And now we arrive at Yui-chan. Now, Yui-chan only has done Legend in 1 game, but Yui-chan also probably has the biggest E-penis out of all of us, so I'm going to have to go with B tier. And next up we have Fluffs. Now, Fluffs isn't exactly a legend. In fact, they don't have any challenge running roles, but I figured the accolades that they have accomplished as a challenge runner makes them akin to most legends. Unfortunately, Fluffs only plays Dark Souls 1, so we're going to put Fluffs in F tier because F is for Fluffs. And not only is F for Fluffs, F also stands for fucking sucks dick. Next, we have Led Zepphead, who recently finished no role of Dark Souls 3. I honestly have no memes for this guy, so I'm just going to put him in A tier. Good job, Zepp. Next up, we have Silver Bullet, arguably one of the best Dark Souls challenge runners there is. Unfortunately, they are extremely underrated, and since this tier list is a measure of E-penis only, I'm going to put him in D tier. Now we arrive at Looking Glass. This man literally lives and breathes Gamer Girl P. I have never seen him speak about anything else, and quite frankly, he kind of scares me. B tier. Next, we have Shrom, a Dark Souls 1 legend, which would normally put him at F tier, but he manages to not have an anime profile picture, so we'll be nice and we'll give him D tier instead. Next, we have Zarya, incredible challenge runner. This would normally be an automatic S tier. However, there was that one time that Zarya DM'd me the word Neo 200 times, so that's going to be a C tier for me. And next, we have Parker. Parker's a pretty decent challenge runner. He's currently working his way through Dark Souls 3 no role right now, and has already completed Dark Souls 2 no role. Unfortunately, Parker has completed Dark Souls 1 Legend. And not only that, Parker has completed Dark Souls 1 Cestus only Legend. I don't really know what to say to that. Parker, if you're listening to this, you should probably just give up. F tier. And next we have Steppen. Fun fact about Steppen. If you take the amount of Miyazaki emotes that Steppen posts in chat every minute, and you multiply it by 0, you will get the amount of effort that I put into making this video. B tier. And we now arrive at Unsafe Kibble 716. Fun fact, the 716 is actually Kibble's dick size in inches. Kibble has literally every challenge running role you can get in this server. And on top of that, all of his legend runs were no role. And Kibble has a full-time job as a professor. and a wife, and a child. So, yeah, that's an S tier. Moving right along, we have Evorin. Yet another person who has no rolled Soul of Cinder and also has children. I don't understand the correlation, but it intrigues me. A tier. Next, we have Aura, the only person in the world to have no sprinted Dark Souls 3. So, that's impressive. But they also have an anime profile picture, and they quit Dark Souls 2 no roll. So, yeah, we're gonna go with a B tier on that. And next we have Harry. Now, I was going to give Harry an honorary A tier while bagpipes played in the background, but since I started recording this video, Harry has rejoined the server. So, Harry, as a congratulations for rejoining, I'm giving you C tier.
Pussy ain't nothing but a game to me.
Next we have Salt, another bitch who doesn't have Dark Souls 2 Legend. Fun fact about Salt, they are actually a subhuman who plays League of Legends. So, Salt, I'm gonna give you D tier, because D stands for doesn't know what a fucking video game is. Next, we got Error. Now, originally I was gonna give Error D tier for playing Dark Souls 1, but they're actually almost done with Dark Souls 2 no roll. So I guess that technically makes them a half bitch, so I'm gonna give them C tier. And next, we have G-Soul. I mean, what can I say, guys? I mean, it's G-Soul. What can I say? And what I mean by what can I say is literally what can I say about this man? I literally know nothing about him. This man is a fucking enigma. I think I have gotten maybe 3 coherent sentences out of him since I joined the server a year ago. G-Soul could literally be Barack Obama and none of us would have any way of knowing. If you looked up the Loch Ness Monster in an encyclopedia, 90% of the time, you wouldn't even be looking at the Loch Ness Monster, you'd just be looking at fucking G-Soul. So yeah, S tier, moving on. And we now arrive at the legend himself, Ray Dimitri. Now, Ray isn't really a legend. Ray isn't really a challenge runner either. They just kind of kill bosses at max soul level and get millions of views. But I felt like I had to include Ray anyways because they're just such a staple pillar in the community. And I also needed somebody else to put in F tier. Well guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you enjoyed literally the cringiest shitpost of all time. I just want you to know that if you ever feel bad about yourself, at least you didn't spend half a Sunday on probably the worst abomination ever created. So, yeah. Have a good one.